It's CardKast with Mike and Lens, the show about everything sports cards, autographs, and memorabilia. I'm Len plus Z, and this is the Mail Day opening video edition. Mail Day. What's up, CardKast Nation, or CardKast less than 100 followers and less than 30 views? What's going on? Hey, so I kind of started this video before, and actually not kind of, I did. And so good news, bad news. I got a lot of autographed cards in. Fantastic. Bad news is I damaged one of the cases of the cards while opening the very first one during my first attempt to shoot this video. So I kind of went through and prepped this so I don't ruin anything else. But I figured I'd share this with you. And this particular card that I ruined came from Keith Tarter. Thank you, Keith. He did such a fantastic job packaging this. I mean, it was like a giant pillow, but I was trying to get through the package quickly because I was recording. Not a good idea. All right. So anybody that wants to start doing this, don't do that. Just, kind of open up and prep the stuff first, and this way you won't ruin anything. So anyways, this is his eBay handle is GEMCO_sports cards. He accepted a very fair offer of mine. And I was very happy to get this card. I'm still happy to get this card. I have to do some work to it now, meaning like I have to get this recased. I don't think it'll cost me that much money, but anyways, so it's a Nolan Ryan sweet spot. This particular year I really like. A couple of mail days back, you might have noticed that I picked up a couple of Roger Clemens sweet spot autos from the same set. And this is the first year that they issued this set, which is pretty cool. And, 2001 sweet spot, it's graded at 8.5, has a signature grade strength of 10, which I really enjoy. But now we have a big blemish in the case from this guy, this culprit. So, figure I'd just share with you. Bummer. I got to deal with it. And, sorry, I just punched my microphone. So, not on purpose, but anyways, we'll get to more stuff. I like, for Nolan Ryan autographs, I'm like, you know what? It's like, I really don't have much. I have another card coming, which is going to be like an awesome card. It's a vintage sign card, and I'm excited to get that. So hopefully we'll get that sooner than later. Maybe later this week or early next week. So just going to adjust the mic again. Okay. So this is from eBay handle Schveen, SCHVEEN. And we'll just get rid of this. Get rid of this. And this is a familiar guy because I just picked up two of these not too long ago, and this was the right price. And I'm hot on this guy, Dewey Evans. Another triple sign rookie with Al Bunbury, Don't Call Me Alice, and Charlie Golden Spikes of the Golden Spikes Awards. So this is going to, I have three of these complete signed. He's a high number in the 73 series, and I am just going to, I don't know. I mean, they're all going into PSA. They're good signatures. I'm very confident in that. And, when I get them back, they're just going to look great in a pile, in a box that nobody else can see. So I can't wait to do the unveiling on that. Moving right along, my boy Brent Holcomb from Mill Creek Sports. I've been buying a lot of stuff from them, and those guys are always good. And you got great autograph stuff all the time. Tons of autograph stuff. And this is I needed this for the cup cards. This is let's see if we get the light a little bit better here. It's a little dark. Let's move up. So this is a 1963 Topps, Tom Tresh signed. Tom Tresh passed away, I think, early 2000s. And card centered very nicely. It's got a little bit of a corner ding. Again, this is from 1963, and it is I think this is like a 5th series. So it's card number 470. Could be right about that. So these cards were starting to go out of style with the kids back in the day, because as they were getting back into school, those late series packs, they were kind of done with that year. So It's one of the reasons why high number series are usually worth more. So let me just move this back. I feel a little off with the lighting, but that's okay. All right, this one right here is from Mr. Ink Signatures. Mr. Ink, there it is. Mr. Ink Inc. is his business name. And another very well, liked how he packed this in sturdy cardboard. If I could just shake it loose here. Would have liked to seen it, a team bag around this card, as it was going out, but that's fine. It was protected very well. A team bag's not going to prevent it from getting slashed like that, or that was actually in a team bag and the razor went right through it. So, I was very happy to just kind of preview this. So this is a 1969 Topps Hall of Famer Don Sutton, inscribed Hall of Fame 98, and great classic shot, of Sutton. And when in the last video for Mail Day, I kind of brought up the fact about the train leaving for signed Hall of Fame rookie cards and just how they've just been going up in value like crazy. And a lot of the guys from this era, for example, Joe Morgan, Tom Seaver, Lou Brock, those guys they're passing away. So to obtain their rookie cards, signed and encapsulated, they are going for super premiums right now. Don Sutton, who's still around, his signature is on a rookie card from 1966 is over $100, which is more than what I want to spend on that card, especially since I've been in the game for a long time. And I feel bad because I could have picked it up at, $50 at one time. And I ended up paying around that for this card. So I'm settling on this card. I really am not going for the rookie card, at least not yet. And I'm going to enjoy this. I really like the inscription. And what I was saying before in the beginning of the video was this was a card that when it was photographed, it looked like the signature was a little lighter. And I was like, I don't know if that's a card I'm actually going to keep. I mean, sometime down the line, I may get rid of it or something, but this is signed. This is perfect. This is the color on that pen, the thin blue Sharpie it just pops on the card. And I'm very happy with that because it looked light, on the auction or on his, eBay handle there. I'm just gonna move this back a little. All right. Next up, we have Baseball Leo 74, Leonardo Bonahora. Yes. Said that right. Even if I didn't. Now he's got his little thank you and advertisement, so I'll gladly display that. I'll give him a shout out. Okay, thank you so much for your business. Hope you enjoyed the 72. Oh, he gave it away. 72 Topps Alkaline. And let's see. There's no crying in baseball. It's all about playing catch and throwing strikes, teamwork, makes the dream work. Okay. Thank you for the advice, Leo. And let's take a look at the card. We have a 1972 Topps semi-high number, alkaline batteries. He passed away earlier this year. Mike and I did a podcast, on him specifically, and lifetime Tiger, and we lost a bunch more of great Hall of Famers, recently. But this was another card where I felt that the signature was a little light in his pictures. And it's strong ballpoint pen. Perfect alkaline signature. That will be going in for PSA. And I like the 72 Topps cards. They're just like the 69s. They're kind of just, the 69s are here. They're nice and bright. And I kind of like the border in the 72, which just, it features the player more. So I like that a lot. Okay, moving right along. Oh, so Mike and I, obviously we were discussing Mike D. We were discussing, our next podcast coming up, and what we'd like to do is get this guy. I just ordered this book from, let's see, Grand Eagle Retail. Okay. So the tons of feedback, just a bookstore. And this guy, he's on Facebook. I'll probably friend request him after the show. But this is Confessions of a Baseball Card Addict by Tanner Jones. And it's the story of a man who acquired 10 million cards and managed to stay married, which is very important if you're playing around with that many cards. So it's a short read. I noticed that I'm seeing a lot of things, a lot of activity through some of the rooms that he's in, some of the rooms that we share, and he does a lot of custom cards. So the plan is Mike and I read the book, have him on the show. He could, plug the book a little bit, and we could just talk. He looks like he's about the same age as us, so it'd be great to have him on. And anyways, and if he doesn't come on, I'm sure it'll still be a great read no matter what. So, all right. So moving right along, we have... let's see, Matt, the all in GE. So I don't know. Anyways, another great deal. 73 Topps Cup card of Carlton Fisk. I do have a couple of these in the raw that are going in for authentication. Vintage ballpoint pen signature. I knew this was going to kind of come up like a little thin and a little light. It's still strong in my book as far as what an old signature should look like. And I'm fine with it. And it's already encapsulated and it was a great deal. So I'm very happy with that. Adds another cup card to the collection. So thank you. He didn't give his name. So, all right, next up. Ooh, okay. Now we're getting into some big stuff here. We are getting into some big stuff. This is from, probably shouldn't even have to show you the box, but if you're not into, I'm glad that they did send it in a box too. But if you're into high-end, sharp cards, not even so much autographs, you probably know who Four Sharp Corners is. This card right here is an Eddie Murray rookie. It is a cup card. Okay, so we all know how much I love them. And what's great about this card, and this is another card that looks better in person than it did online, probably because of the dark sleeve there. And when I was a kid, I always wanted this card because I think it booked like $50 and he was great. And this was a card that I definitely chased, and it's kind of like the Samuel L. Jackson rookie card, I guess. But it's signed in strong blue, thin Sharpie, Eddie Murray with a Hall of Fame 2003 signature. The card was graded near mint 7 and the auto grade is a 10. And so I just saw recently a Don Sutton rookie, which is many years further back. It's a 66 Topps, graded a 7 with an auto grade of 10, and it on open auction sold for like $700. I was watching, I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy it if it's like $150 or something. Man, I was way off. So I was very happy to get that at that price. I've been looking for that card in particular to add to kind of like my Orioles collection of vintage signed cards, and I'm very happy to have obtained that one. So last but not least, we have another couple of great cards coming up. This is from Kyle's Sports Cards, from Kyle Boatel. I hope I said that right. And we have another 1969 Topps, but I just recently got this card with multiple inscriptions. Now, I had purchased another card from Kyle, and I just kind of was like, all right, let's just throw this one in. Let's just buy this one because, I just threw it in my cart. eBay was doing 5%. And I don't have anything that's got the vintage Steve Carlton signature on it. So this is definitely a vintage ballpoint pen. It doesn't exactly look like as how he signs today. I just love the definition of a ballpoint pen. I know it doesn't really command a premium. I mean, I'm starting to see it a little bit, but anyways, I like this. I think this set, this 1969 Topps set, is very classy. So I was very happy to get that card. Now for the grand finale here, we have a 1955 Bowman. A 1955 Bowman Hank Aaron signed card. This card, I think it was priced right. It was sitting around in this person's store for a little while at that price. And, I think it only has the, I think it can only go up from there, in my opinion, as far as value. But, I didn't really buy it for the value. I just liked the hands on the knees, very young Hank Aaron there. It's like the second year card. And just the TV border of the 55 Bowman, and just the blue, background. The maze is kind of similar, but the maze, the sky background just really, really pops. But we also have a vintage ballpoint pen signature here. It's kind of like short and tight. He really didn't kind of go big until later on in life, but this is another one that when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is, the signature looks so much better in person than it did in the scan or the photograph. Like, this is solid. I was worried that it was like a little kind of underdone, or there was like maybe like the letters were so close together that there was almost like a little bit of smearing, but there's not. So, I am extremely happy with all these pickups, and I got a little bit of, background work to deal with the Nolan Ryan. However, the only other thing that PSA did that I don't like is that the card should be switched upside down in the holder. They put it in upside down. It should be the other way. So this way, so you would tilt it like this, not like this, but whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'll just pay extra money and have them switch that out too. So that's what happens when you get OCD. So anyways, thanks very much for hanging out, and we'll catch you next time. I do have another big mail day coming up with some other really cool stuff. And again, still waiting on PSA DNA, and Mike and I will definitely get our act together to get some more podcasts done. So thanks for hanging out, guys. A sincere thank you to all the listeners out there. If you like the show, please like, share, and comment below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will be notified when all of our new shows are uploaded. Click on the links below to join Mike and Len's Facebook page loaded with sports memorabilia content. Visit Mike's opening day break room to see tons of new products opened up daily that you can participate in. And lastly, visit our eBay store, CardKast, to look for the newest auctions of sports cards and memorabilia uploaded weekly. And we're out.